Hi everyone, I'm just about to start my workout for today. We're gonna get right into it because this workout is going to be a little on the longer side. It's going to take longer than 45 minutes. It's going to be 45 minutes of actual workout time, and then I just need to add in a few extra minutes to move from exercise to exercise. So I should be able to finish the whole thing in under an hour, but I do wanna get right into it. So let me just walk you through the format. First of all, even though this workout is going to take me, like I said, 45 minutes to an hour, I am including it on my playlist of 20-minute workouts, and here's why. You can see I'm starting with my jump rope, but other than jump rope, we are going to be doing 5 strength training exercises, and we'll be doing each of those for 4 minutes apiece. It's going to be a Tabata-style HIIT workout, so set your timer for 10-second rest intervals and 20-second work intervals in 8 rounds. That's 4 minutes. So that's what you'll be doing for each of the 5 strength training exercises that we're doing. So 5 exercises times 4 minutes per exercise equals 20 minutes. So if you are just looking to do a 20-minute workout today, you can eliminate the jump rope portion and just do the other 5 exercises, 4 minutes apiece, and then you're done. If you want something a little more, if you want to add cardio, then you can do what I'm doing. I'm keeping my timer set the same way for my jump rope section, 10-second rest intervals, 20-second work intervals, 8 rounds. And I'm going to be starting with jump rope, and then I'll be doing jump rope after each of the other exercises. I am using one 10-pound dumbbell today. So you may need something lighter or heavier. That depends on you, that depends on your strength, it depends on your level of fitness, what you have available to you, and how hard you want to push yourself today. So please make the decision that is best for you. If you don't have a dumbbell, you can use a kettlebell, you can use a household item. I'll walk you through all of those options after the workout. I want to go ahead and get my workout done, but stick around because after the workout, I will explain and demonstrate the exercises that you have just seen in case anything is unclear, and I will walk you through some equipment-free modifications at that time. But if you do have a dumbbell or a kettlebell or some other type of weight that you would like to use, go ahead and grab that. If you have your jump rope and you want to do the jump rope sections with me, grab your jump rope, take a minute to make sure you're good and warmed up, although we are starting with 4 minutes of jump rope. When you're ready, let's get started. Okay, so starting with our 10-second rest interval, so that you have a few seconds to get in place and get ready and you don't lose any time off of your work interval. We're starting with jump rope. Here we go. Okay, so that's our first 4 minutes of jump rope. I'm gonna start next 4-minute segment right now. I am doing wood chop with an overhead press. Again, just stick around after I'm finished with my workout. I'll walk you through all these exercises. I'll explain and demonstrate everything. I give equipment free modifications, but I don't want to lose the time off my workout. I want to keep it moving. So switching sides. I want to keep my workout moving so that I keep my heart rate elevated the whole time, and I don't want it to feel like a whole bunch of little teeny tiny 4-minute workouts. I want it to feel like one long 45-minute workout. So we're moving continuously. Okay, so we're just gonna switch sides with each interval. Side. If you're adding this up right now and thinking that I can't count, I can. You're realizing that, wait, 20 minutes of strength training plus another 6 blocks of jump rope is 44 minutes, not 45 minutes. But my brain likes nice round numbers, and I can't wrap my head around a workout that's 44 minutes long. I could wrap my head around a workout that's 40 minutes long. However, I wanted to start and finish with jump rope. So, I think we just have one more left on each side. In order to make it 45 minutes, the very last jump rope portion is going to be 5 minutes long. Just going to do an extra little bonus minute of jump rope at the end, just so that the workout is 45 minutes instead of 44 minutes, because that just makes more sense to me. If you don't have a problem with a 44-minute workout, and you don't see the point in resetting your timer for that last jump rope section, then you can just do 44 minutes. That's up to you. Or you can eliminate either the first or the last jump rope section and make it an even 40 minutes, that's fine. Remember that I'm just sharing my workout with you. You're invited to do what I'm doing, but you also should feel free to make whatever changes or modifications you need to make it work for you. Okay, so right into our next jump rope section. Here we go. obviously, if you need a longer break in between the sections, then do what you have to do. It's your workout, so you go at your own pace. I just really want to keep this moving. Like I said, I want it to feel like one continuous 45-minute workout. So I'm really doing my best today to move quickly and immediately from one exercise to the next. That's why I'm going to demonstrate and explain all the exercises after I'm done. Because if I do it as we're going, I'll just lose too much time off of my own workout. And I really feel like if I want to push myself to get to like that next level, I need to keep the workouts moving. I need to incorporate more interval training, which is what we're doing today. And because the intervals force me to keep it moving. Because my rest breaks are timed. However, in a format like this, where I'm doing intervals while I'm doing the exercise, but then I have the opportunity to rest in between exercises, that's where I can tend to stall and take too long of a rest break, more than what I really need. It causes me to lose momentum, and it makes it too easy to not really push myself as hard as I want to. So I do want to get to that next level. I want to feel fit again. So for me, this is the way I have to do it. It's really important to me that I do take the time to demonstrate and explain everything and give you equipment for modifications. Because like I tell you every day, I want to make sure the workouts are accessible to anyone and everyone who wants to do them. So if you don't have a jump rope, if you don't have a dumbbell, I still want you to be able to do the workout with me. So I will take the time to demonstrate and explain everything, but probably should have done it before I started, but like I said, I just wanted to get into it. Okay, getting right into the next exercise. So this one is going to be a side lunge and an overhead press. And again, I'll be on this leg for this entire interval. We'll switch legs with each interval. If you prefer to just do like a burnout, you can stay on one leg for the first 4 intervals and then switch to the other leg for the second 4 intervals. That's up to you. It's fine. For me, I would probably worry that I would lose track and end up not even or something. If I alternate legs with each interval, I can't mess it up. I can't end up doing more on one side than on the other. All right, other side. It's up to you, however you want to do it.
You know, I'm going past the beep sometimes, but it's because I just want to finish the rep I'm on, and I have more than enough time to rest in between. I think only just one more interval on each leg, unless I miscounted. And then get ready and put the dumbbell down, grab my jump rope, and get right back into the next jump rope section. If the beep comes when you're in the middle of a rep, you don't have to finish the rep. Like I said, I'm just choosing to do it here because it's such a short work interval, and I'm only able to fit in like 6 or 7 reps anyway. And since I'm not like moving anything around to get to the next exercise, I'm just standing right here. The 10-second rest interval is more than enough time for me to rest before starting on the other leg. So I'm just choosing to finish up the rep that I'm on. It's up to you. Okay, timer's going. Here's our next block of jump rope, 4 minutes. Trip, it's okay. Just take a breath, get right back into it, do your best. Okay, right into our ab exercise. Holding on to my dumbbell like this. Sit up and 2 Roman twists. I always do my best to alternate which side I'm initiating the twist on with each rep. But it really doesn't matter all that much because we're doing an even number. We're doing 2 twists per round, but I just feel like it's a slightly different movement. Went from like the first twist I'm starting from up here. And the second twist I'm starting from over here. So I feel like it's just slightly different. So, because my brain just needs the symmetry, and I need to make sure that everything is exactly even. I do my best to alternate sides that I'm initiating the twist on with each rep, but it's such a minor detail. Don't stress about it. Of course, now I have to remember that I think, did I end up on this side last time? You can drive yourself crazy being like me and obsessing over stuff like this, but it's okay. Just do your best. I feel like with this particular grouping of exercises, I probably would have been fine with just 5-second rest intervals and 25-second work intervals, but I'm feeling that now because I've had the 10 seconds of rest. If I would have been doing it with only 5 seconds of rest, I think I'd be like dying right now. I think it'd be doable, but I wanted it to be Tabata, and that's really what Tabata is. It's 10-second rest intervals, and then absolute maximum effort for 20 seconds, times 8 rounds. So you do 4-minute chunks, I don't know. Okay, up. Done with the dumbbell. And that's exercise 3 of 4. So Let's get right into our next skipping segment. 4 more minutes of jump rope, and then we'll start on our 4th and final strength training exercise. I will say that I'm very happy with my pacing. I really wanted to keep this moving and not take a long time moving from one exercise to the next. But that's why I said it was going to take me between 45 minutes to an hour, because sometimes I just get so fatigued. And I'm just not consciously stalling necessarily, but stalling because I just need a longer rest. I don't have the energy, I don't have the strength to start on the next exercise yet, so just move real slowly, getting my mat out of the way, getting my dumbbell ready, and maybe find something to talk about in between. So those little rest breaks can add up a lot more than I realize sometimes, so that I tell you it's a 45-minute workout, and then they're taking me like an hour because I'm needing so much time in between segments. So I'm really happy with how I've kept it moving, so that so it's going to be exactly 45 minutes of like actual workout time, no matter what. So when all said and done, with how short I've been able to keep the time in between exercises, I don't think the whole thing will end up taking me more than like 47 minutes or so, between 47 and 48 minutes. So very happy with that. We're not done yet, but I'm confident that I'll be able to at least start the next 4-minute segment quickly, and it's going to be tough. The next exercise, our last strength training exercise, is going to be tough to do for 4 minutes, and I'm probably going to start to hit the wall a little bit, so just do your best. Ideally, I want to never ever be resting during one of my work intervals, but just might have to do that here. We'll see. I'm gonna do my best. Doing transformers. Okay, so Tabata is not about pacing yourself. You want to go all out as fast as you can without sacrificing form. But the point is to give it your absolute maximum effort with every work interval. So even though this is only work interval number 2 out of 8, and it's tempting to want to pace myself for 8 intervals, I'm trying to just really go as hard as I can with each work interval. Obviously, I'm slowing down significantly already, and I'll continue to slow down. And I've got to push myself as hard as I can each and every work interval. And at the end of the day, I warned you, these are killer to do for 4 minutes straight, but it is only 4 minutes. And this is where I'm really needing that 10-second rest interval every second of it. If I'm not mistaken, we're already more than halfway through. Keep pushing. It's just 20 seconds at a time. Okay, I did warn you that this was going to be killer, but I think we only have 3 intervals left, which is really only 1 minute of actual work. We get 2 more rest breaks in there, so let's keep pushing. I hope I didn't miscount. I think we have just 2 intervals left. And then after this, I am going to quickly reset my timer. I'm going to keep it on 10-second rest intervals and 20-second work intervals, but I'm just going to add 2 more rounds. So instead of 8 rounds, I'm going to change it to 10 rounds for an additional 5 minutes of interval jump rope to finish the workout. I think this is our last interval. I'm dying. If it's not the last one, we've got to be close. All right. Okay. That was not fun. That was not easy, but we did it. Okay, so very quickly, 10-second rest intervals, 20-second work intervals, 10 rounds for this final jump rope section. Here we go. When this 5 minutes is done, you know how the timer does that long series of beeps when your time is all up, when your rounds are finished? As soon as you hear the first beep, that means the 5 minutes is over and you can stop. But when I'm jumping rope, I typically like to keep skipping until the beeping stops. So it's like an extra 20 seconds or so, I don't know, 15, 20 seconds of beeping, which means an extra 15, 20 seconds of jump rope. So you don't have to, but you can do it with me if you want. I'm gonna take a quick peek at my timer after a couple more rounds just to see how many more we have left, because I've lost count at this point. And I like to know when that last round is coming so that I'm anticipating that long series of beeps and I don't react too quickly and stop jumping rope, because I want to keep going until the beeping is over. So after this interval, I'll check. We should be just about done. I think we should only have 1 or 2 intervals left. And then unless I'm way off, I haven't been keeping track necessarily, but feels like we're there. Yeah, this is our last interval, so this one's gonna be a little bit longer for me. So there's the beat. That means our 5 minutes is up. Means our 45 minutes is up, and you can stop anytime you want. I just like going for those extra few seconds, finishing strong, working through the beat. What did I do wrong? Because I'm at 40 minutes. Since I missed an exercise? Oh, I said 5 exercises and I only did 4. Okay, so let's, I promised you 5 exercises. Let's very quickly, on the fly, do another strength training exercise. Because I misspoke. What should we do? Let's do, I don't know. Squats. Let's do like prisoner squat with an oblique knee twist. How about? So you can be done, because what we just did is 40 minutes, but because I told you we were doing 5 exercises, and I'm including this on my list, my playlist of 20-minute workouts, I don't want to be a liar. So just gonna sneak in another strength training exercise here. And really, it can be literally anything you want. Under pressure, I came up with a squat variation. It's just a safe old standby. What can I say? So then after this, I'll just do one more 4-minute segment of jump rope. Because then that'll be the 45 minutes that I promised. It's just hard because psychologically I thought we were done. Psychologically I had busted through that finish tape. You know, you give it everything you have right there at the end. Dig deep and like finish so strong. And then find out you got another 8 minutes to go. It's all good. So, and it will end up taking me more like 48 minutes. It's okay. And actually probably 49. 3 more, and then we'll very quickly just finish that last 4 minutes of jump rope. Almost there. Oh, that was so sloppy. My brain was wanting to go this way, but my body went this way. Push. Almost done with these. So now, since we already did our 5-minute segment, because I thought we were done, this is just gonna be one more 4-minute segment. Notice I didn't change my timer. So we're still on 10-second rest intervals, 20-second work intervals, just like we have been. But we're staying with 8 rounds. So it's just another 4 minutes. Like we have been doing up until the last round. So I made a big deal, go away. I made a big, all right. So this is my rest interval, but I'm gonna skip through it because that fig beetle scared me to death and made me lose half of my last work interval. So now, this is the next work interval. Skip through this 20-second interval, and then I'll take my second and 10-second rest break. I was saying something before that fig, oh yeah, I was saying that earlier in the workout, I made a big speech about how, yes, I do know how to count, thank you very none. And it turns out that I absolutely do not know how to count. As I said, we were doing 5 strength training exercises and then I only did 4. So if you're doing this workout with me, along with the video, and you're doing it for the first time as you're watching it, then I'm sorry, because that means you messed up with me. But If you're watching it, and then you plan on going and doing the workout on your own, then the way I intended to do it was to finish with the 5-minute segment of jump rope. So in this video, where I was doing my 5-minute segment, that should have been 4 minutes. And then this one should be 5 minutes, but I already did a 5-minute segment. And if I did another one, that would mean the workout was 46 minutes, and I can't cope with that. So just finishing with another 4-minute segment. We have 2 intervals left. So I'll wait for the moment. Okay, so this is our last interval. And again, now that we really are done, this is not a drill. Again, I'm going to keep skipping until the beeps finish. So that's up to you. You don't have to. You don't have to. But just a heads up. Okay, so now there's the beep. That means your 4 minutes is up. And that means that for real this time, your 45 minutes is up. I'm just gonna keep going for a couple more seconds so the beeping stops. Okay. 49 minutes and 8 seconds is what that took me all together. So, isn't it amazing that even pushing myself as hard as I did to move from section to section without taking a rest break, really just as fast as I could, rearranging my equipment and getting right into it. Still, that took an additional 4 minutes. So like I said, those rest breaks add up a lot quicker than I realize sometimes, and that's part of the reason that when I set a time goal, sometimes I'm so far off. Because if I'm not doing interval training, it's just easy to lose track of how much time I'm resting. Sticking with the intervals, it limits my rest time and it makes me keep the workout moving, and it makes me work harder. So, you know, to me, it's when I need to get to the next level. We're almost finished. We have 1 rep left. You know that no workout of mine is ever complete until we have done our bonus burpee. So we'll do that in a minute. You may also know that when I do a jump rope workout, in addition to my bonus burpee, I also like to do a bonus set of 100 skips, meaning 100 revolutions of the rope. So if you would like to join me, don't put your jump rope down just yet. We're gonna do just one more little set of 100. This part's not mandatory, but the bonus burpee is. So if you don't wanna do this little bonus set of skipping, you have another minute to rest before we do our bonus burpee together. But if you do, let's go, we're gonna count to 100. 10, 20, 30, 40, 50, 60, 70, 80, 90, that's 100. Oh, that was just a fly. False alarm. Anything else? We're already like pretty well into September. I can't imagine I have too many more days left where I need to like be worrying about these damn fig beetles. All right, final rep of the day. Let's get our bonus burpee done together and then we're all done. So all together with all the rest breaks in between and all the mistakes and all the bonuses, everything all day, it took me a grand total of 51 minutes and 59 seconds. And according to my watch, I burned 388 active calories and 436 total calories while maintaining an average heart rate of 159 beats per minute. I never know how much thought to put in that, but you know, that's what my watch is telling me. Okay, so let me very quickly walk you through the exercises we were doing today, all 5 of them. I really can't count to 5, I promise. So first was wood chops, and an overhead press. So I'm gonna start holding the dumbbell here up by my shoulder. Now, as I bring it down, I'm going to place this other hand on top of the hand that's already holding the dumbbell. Chest is lifted high. I'm gonna push my booty back, keeping the weight in my heels. Back is straight. I'm gonna bend my knees and hinge forward at the hips and swing the dumbbell down to this knee on the opposite side. Then I'm gonna swing the dumbbell back up to my shoulder and press it straight up overhead, okay? So wrap this hand around, bend the knees, swing the dumbbell back up, overhead press. Pretty self-explanatory. If you don't have a dumbbell, a kettlebell will work. A household item like a water bottle will work. So get creative and use what you've got. If you don't have any type of weight that will work, or you just don't feel comfortable adding weight, normally I would recommend a squat variation, but since my on-the-fly revised version of this workout includes a squat variation, let's do something different. Let's do duck unders. Okay, so imagine there is an obstacle here. If you have access to an actual physical obstacle that you want to challenge yourself to actually duck under, that's great. But if not, it can be an imaginary obstacle. You're going to, again, push the booty back, keeping the weight in the heels. Chest is lifted high, shoulders are back and down. Nice, strong, tight, engaged core. Hinging at the hips, and you're gonna step this leg wide and duck down as low as you can and step as wide as you can. Okay? So you can just do this for each 20-second interval. That would be great. You can, since you are not getting that upper body component, you can add a little something to it. You could do like a half burpee duck under. So come down, put your hands on the ground in front of you, kick the feet back and then back in, and then stand and do your duck under. So half burpee, duck under. That would be another great option. If you can't jump your feet out and in, or if you're looking to give yourself a little bit more of like a recovery exercise in between the jump rope portions, you can step out and back in. That's fine. Step out, step in, and duck under. Okay, whatever works for you. Next exercise was these pivoting side lunges, again with an overhead press. So again, I'm gonna start with my dumbbell up on my shoulder like this. Now, the leg that's on the same side as the dumbbell, keep it planted right there. The other leg, step it out, and then turn your toes so that they're facing this way, okay? So that your feet, this is like perpendicular, right? Isn't that what that's called? Anyway, point your toes this way. Now, with this leg that's on the same side as the dumbbell, I'm going to pivot the foot as I sink down into that lunge. Now, my range of motion allows me to bring my knee all the way down so that it touches the ground. Work to your own level. So your range of motion might be here, that's fine. Okay, but just bending that knee and lowering the weight down so that's next to the foot of this standing leg, or the lunging legs, I don't know. Which would be the lunging, this would be your lunging leg, I guess. I don't know, it's a little weird with this one, but this foot that's pointed this way, bring the weight down so that it's close to that foot. Then on the way up, you're gonna pivot this foot back so that it's facing forward again, and you're back to your starting position. And from here, you'll do your overhead press. Okay, so pivot, lunge, bring the weight back up, overhead press. Pivot, overhead press. So again, if you don't have a dumbbell, but you do have a kettlebell, you can use a kettlebell for that. You can use a household item. Your water bottle will work. And if you don't have anything that will work for a weight, or you don't want to add weight, then any lunge variation is fine. Literally any lunge variation you want to do is fine. If you want to keep it really like as similar as possible to what I'm doing, just doing the lunge is 1/2 of the exercise, right? Again, you're missing out on that upper body component, so you could try something like this. Start in the same position. So this foot, step out with this foot and then turn it this way. You can pivot, come down into your lunge, and then you can place your hands down here and do a one-leg push-up maybe. Bring the foot back in, and then return to your starting position. Control the movement. So, lunge down, push up, return. That could work. I mean, that's just one idea, but honestly, like any lunge variation is fine. So just plug in some sort of lunge exercise there, whatever works for you. So next was our ab exercise. I was doing a weighted sit-up with 2 Russian twists. So I'm holding my dumbbell like this. Here's my starting position. I'm gonna do a sit-up, and I'm gonna lift the weight straight up overhead. Now from here, I'm gonna twist and tap the dumbbell to this side, and then twist, tap it to the other side, and lower myself back down to my starting position. And I mentioned I was doing my best to switch sides for the twist. So with my next rep, I would twist this way first, and then this way, but don't make too big a deal out of that. So again, if you don't have a dumbbell, a kettlebell or a household item will work. Any type of weight will work. If you don't have a dumbbell, you don't have anything that's gonna work for you, any kind of weight you can lift, you can do the same exercise without the added weight. So just sit up, twist, twist, okay? If the sit-ups are uncomfortable for you, even on a mat, then you can always just do Russian twists. So just do this, okay? When I do Russian twists on their own, I keep my feet elevated. If that's too difficult, you can also do them with your feet on the ground. And again, you can do these without any added weight. Just twist and tap. You can do it with your feet elevated or on the ground. But really, any ab exercise is fine, with or without weight. Just do whatever's gonna work for you. And the last exercise that I came up with real quick, just on the fly, was a very uninspired squat variation. So again, when you're doing your squats, roll the shoulders back. Make sure the shoulders are away from your ears, not up here. You want them back, like you're pinching your shoulder blades together, and down, away from your ears. That's gonna help you keep your chest lifted high. Make sure your core is nice and strong and tight and engaged. And again, we're pushing that booty back. Think like you're trying to touch the wall behind you with your booty, so that your weight stays in your heels, nice straight back. And then from here, sink down into your squat. Squat low if you can, but if you can't get any lower than this, that's fine, as long as you're pushing your booty back and keeping the weight in the heels, keeping your chest lifted high and your back straight. Okay, and then what I did is just a squat, and then we did an oblique knee twist. So I lifted the knee and twisted my upper body, bringing the elbow to meet the knee on the opposite side, alternating sides with each rep. Okay, so that was my squat variation. You can do any squat variation you want. And if you want to increase the difficulty, if I had actually written the workout with a squat variation included, I probably would have done it with my dumbbell. So if you want to increase the difficulty by adding weight, you can grab your dumbbell or your kettlebell or your water bottle. And I would have, if I would have thought ahead and realized that I miscounted, I would have probably written this instead. I would have held the dumbbell above my head for the squat and then done the same thing. But adding the dumbbell actually increases the difficulty a lot. So that's just an option if you want to increase the difficulty, but the way I did it today was with no added weight, so any squat variation you want to do is fine. And that is it. That's all 5 exercises that we were doing in addition to jump rope. So if you don't have a jump rope, you can eliminate the jump rope section and just do those 5 exercises, 4 minutes a piece, and that's your 20-minute workout. If you're deciding to do 20 minutes today, if you want to do the 45-minute workout with me, but you don't have a jump rope, then literally any cardio exercise is fine. You can do jumping jacks, you can do side jump lunges, you can do high knees, or you can just jog in place. You can do mountain climbers. Really just any cardio exercise is fine. And I think that's it. I think that covers everything as always. If anything is unclear about the format or about the specific exercises we're doing today, if you need any further assistance with substitutions or modifications, if you have any questions at all, or you need any help, please just reach out to me, ask me. I'm always here, I'm always happy to help to make the workouts accessible in any way I can to anyone and everyone who wants to try them. So please, if you have any questions or you need help, just reach out and ask me. I thought this was a great workout. I hope you enjoyed it too. If you did this workout with me today, thank you so much. You guys rock. Please let me know what you thought of it and how you did, and thank you all so much for all the support you've been showing me lately. Thank you to everyone who has been subscribing to my channel, watching the videos, liking the videos, sharing them, commenting on them, and especially those of you who have been commenting with the secret code phrase of the day. So before I wrap this up, let me give you today's secret code phrase of the day. It is this an official bat? So if you are still watching this video after all this time, please let me know you're still watching the video by going down to the comment section and leaving me a comment that says, is this an official bat? That is gonna do it for today, and I will see you all next time. Bye.